Morning, look at that, new load up screen. And I like that. It's got a really positive vibe to it. I think it's great. We've got a fair bit of news. The update's here. We've got our coins. The update is here. That's told us twice now Harry Armour's been knocked out of the gym. What would it tell us twice? I think there's a little glitch with that. Yeah, I've got a few things I want to talk about. One being this update, and then just probably going to batter some gyms, see if there's a 1 or 2 star raid about. There's no 5 stars really catching anybody's liking lately today. I think everybody's excited about the news that Reggie Ice, I believe, has been announced to be the next boss up until the summit of July. Right, let me pull up the news on my news quarters device. My phone's in my hand, got another phone there. Okay. Right, Pogo news. Yes, attention, Reggie Ice, how do you say his name? Has been announced as the next raid boss. Reggie Ice is available until July the 19th. I'm going to gather that he's available from today then. We got any 5 stars about? No, none about. But maybe tomorrow we'll go and do a Reggie Ice raid. We shall see. Right, it's looking as if, obviously you want to be taking your fire types in, and Macchamp's a really good counter too. Machamp is a very solid option versus Regice actually, however it pales in comparison to Premier Fly type we listed above, which is Charizard and Moltres. So if your Charizard and Moltres have got fire type moves, then that's really good, especially your Charizard with Blast Burn. If you got a decent IV one, get it maxed out. Another bit of info I want to give you is the next community day, which we can see. What am I doing here? News, yes. And the next community day has been confirmed for July the 8th, I believe that's a Sunday, yes. And it's going to be Squirtle. Now, we've got lots of Squirtles about, so if you get a good IV Squirtle, I believe, actually, today's the last day of the water event. So if you've got a good one, whilst the water event's been on, save it. Save it. Make sure you're saving those candies as well, because they're going to come in handy. As soon as the community day starts, evolve your Squirtle, your best Squirtle, and then you're sorted. You've got your Blastoise with, I believe it's going to be Hydro Cannon. That's what Stato Dave called for. That's what he's going to get. You're going to get a quarter egg hatch distance on your community day, as well as your 3-hour laws, and what else? Oh yeah, you'll get your special community day box too. Right, I've spoke about Regice, I've spoke about community day. Now, what else do I want to talk about? The update. The update, yeah, they've added the new social feature. I believe tomorrow is going to be the switch on for that. It might be 9 o'clock at night here in England. Yeah, the new social features like adding your friends, removing friends, upgrading your friendship levels and stuff like that. And you'll earn bonuses when participating together in certain tasks like raid battles. They've added the new gifting feature, which I told you about in the last episode a bit. So you'll be able to send gifts to your mates. They've added the ability for trainers to trade Pokemon. Trading is here. Yes, that's what we've all been waiting for. The bad news is, if you've got a Hondo to trade, or you want your friend's Hondo, when it gets given to you, it's not going to be a Hondo. So they have taken some steps to not let the spoofers win in this. I say win, not let the spoofers have the upper hand when it comes to trading. So all these magnificent maxed out Hondos they've got ain't going to be worth diddly squat when it comes to trading. which for me, I feel is almost a punishment on the legit players, because let's just say I've got 3 Hondo Tyrannotars all maxed out, and my friend really wants a Hondo Tyranitar, and he's got, let's just say, a Corsola or some other regional, and we wanted to trade them. I think a Corsola for a Hondo maxed out Tyranitar is a fair deal. That's if you can't get access to a Corsola so easy. Of course, if you can, then you will think that's a rubbish deal, but I'm sure you'd trade if it was a different region. Great, so let's get rid of this dust. There we go. Yeah, just realised, even though I know my screen was recording, the footage hasn't saved for some reason. I'm a bit narked at that. But anyway, yeah, I did my 3-day streaks. I chucked this Alolan form Executor in, I spun this stop, got my 3-day streak, and caught whatever it was I got from a stamp. It was a rubbish love disc. So we need to get some more tasks. I'm gonna go bout this gym. Why not? What's in there? Yeah, them lot are gonna have it. Bit gutted about that, because I explained a few important pieces there. Right, let's go and tear. Oh, let's go and tear this gym down. I'm gonna spin these couple of stops before I do. Not sure if you can see me properly, but the sun is proper shining. I'll spin this one. I just spun another stop there as well, and we have used a super effective charge attack in 7 gym battles for 1 rare candy. It's a poor effort. Use a super effective charge attack in a gym battle. Well, just so to shiny check. Oh, there's a lantern there. Stacks bomb. Get in the middle. Get in the middle now. If I'm going to chuck a stacks bomb at it, then I want it to be in the middle. I want to be able to have the chance. Look, I'll show you. See how it just swings out when you try and just throw it straight up? 1, 2. No stacks bomb. My own fault. I should have just waited. New Dex entry though. These things have been everywhere. I should have just caught it on day 1 really, but never mind. All done and dusted now, and the IVs are strong. No good. Never mind. Well, IV check shiny check that. I'm going to catch that. Then we're going to bout this gym, but yeah, I want to answer a few questions that were left to me a while ago, which I didn't answer yet, and I'm sorry that I've made you all wait, guys. We're going to start from the top. This one's from Smithy. He goes, do you think Niantic will ban accounts? Oh, let me stop just there. Do you remember I asked you a while back to ask me some questions about fair play? Example, multiple accounts, spoofing, getting a friend to log into your account to either catch or raid for you. Yeah, I wanted questions like that. I wanted to know what you thought about them being good or bad. Right, we'll just... Oh, I need super effective moves, so I'm going to take my... Where are you? Where's my Machamp? Here he is. For that, I'm going to want a... I'm going to take my... shiny Tyranitar, and for that one's going to be water. So let's just let's just go with, I don't know what moveset each Kyogre's got. Should have looked at these before I went ahead. Venusaur, that'll do. Shiny Venusaur. Let's take... Oh, we ain't got a shiny Venusaur. Pack it in. Right, let's go. Yes, so I asked those for questions like that, yeah. And Smithy's asked, do you think Niantic will ban accounts if you have more than one logged onto a phone? Well, no, I don't think they will. They have to be reasonable. let's just say, like I was praising all the dads that took their kids out on community day, what if that dad doesn't have much money and makes his kids share a phone and they've got their own accounts? You know what I mean? It'd be totally unfair to be banning people for having more than one account on their... Wow, I should have dodged that. Yeah, it'd be totally unfair. Oh, haven't I changed the move on this? What a plonker. Yeah, it'd be totally unfair. Third time lucky. For Niantic to be banning people for having more than one account onto their phone. So, yeah, no is the answer to that one. Boff, my good friend Boff, do you think... no, if spoofing helps spot raids, helps people with raids, and it's exciting when exploring the world, why do they want to ban the spoofers? Well, because some spoofers just can't contain themselves and have to have everything, and that just ruins the game for everybody else. Pretty much. Yeah, on my Discord group we do have people that do spoof, and they're great raid spotters for us. I mean, since all the bots went down and nobody knows where the raids are anymore, what happened initially was people weren't really going out raiding. We weren't even seeing each other, and we'd become such a good set of friends that we were like, well, where is everyone? So yeah, in the end I thought spoofers are good for telling you where raids are, what time they hatch and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my answer. I just think some spoofers go a bit OTT and ruin it for everyone. I mean, have you ever spoofed to, what's it called? What's that big pier called? Mystic 7 plays there all the time. Santa Monica Pier. I bet that place is just teeming with spoofers. Next question from Burnsy. Do you think spoofing will be back as strong as it was, or are Niantic really trying to put a stop to it altogether? I think they're trying to put a stop to it altogether. That's shiny check. Yeah, click on it then. Yeah, they're putting a stop to it altogether. It's not coming back. I think, I know some people can spoof at the minute because they've found this way to do it on a different device or whatever. I don't really know the ins and outs, but yeah, I don't think it's ever going to be as strong as what it was, to answer your question directly. You also put, could this be the beginning of the end of Pokemon Go with the amount of money Niantic will lose due to perma bans on spoofing accounts? Spoofers must be the main source of revenue for Niantic other than sponsors. Well, I don't know too much about that. If I'm honest, I don't. But what I do know is spoofers did put some money in there. I ain't gonna deny it. It's no secret, we all know a spoofer, let's be honest. Yeah, they did put some dollar in there, I'll admit that. I can't answer the question directly without them giving me the books. Lukey boy, as you said in your opening statement, what's the situation with getting a pal to log in to do a raid for you? I've had a couple of XRay passes and can't attend one yet. So if I can get a friend to do it, is that okay? For me, yes, absolutely. You work hard, you put the money into the game, you go and do every raid that pops up at a certain area, because Niantic told us, go raid in parks, dodge it. Go raid in parks. So that's what we've done, and we've even spent extra money on passes to just raid at these parks. And then when the raid passes come out and it's like 1 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon and you're at work, I cannot blame anybody for giving their account to a friend to do it for them. I've done it myself. Stax TV is very grateful, and thank you to Smithy. He got us a Hondo Mewtwo. I wish I could have done it myself, but I had to go to work. If I was off that day and Smithy was working and he asked me to do it, I'd have done it for him. No sweat. So yeah, I think that there's nothing wrong with that. And if you get punished for something like that, I think that's terrible. Niantic needs to wake up a bit with these. I'm going to let him attack me. couple of times so I can get my charge move off. Yeah, Niantic needs to wake up a bit when it comes to X-Ray Pass distribution and times, because not everyone can make Thursday afternoons or Thursday mornings due to work. I know not everyone can make weekends as well due to work. So I propose this: distribute your X-Ray passes just as you are. There's nothing needing to change there. With that X-Ray pass you get two options, only two. One for the midweek day, you can keep your rota the same, the two, you know, 2 Mondays, 2 Tuesdays, 2 Wednesdays, keep your rota the same. There's nothing wrong with that. But also add another option. You have to choose an option as well. You can't just, and you have a time limit. You have 24 hours before the raid starts, say, to have chosen your option. That's gonna let me click on it, is it? And that will be for a weekend day. Now, admittedly, your time that you Niantic chooses, I don't know, it could not work out well for you if you did want it to be at the weekend, but at least you've got the choice, and Niantic have finally thought about you. So yes, what am I doing here? So yeah, I think Niantic, you should give us options and we will come to raid. You get a lot more players spending more. Just lately I've been avoiding parks. That's how bad it is. I've been avoiding parks so I don't get an X-Ray pass, which is the wrong thing to do. I should be going to them. I should carry on trying to get my passes, simply because I know the next one, when it comes out, is going to be a Thursday, and then the two after that are going to be a Friday. I work Fridays. If you was to put it on a Friday, say 6 o'clock at night, or even any weekday 6 o'clock at night, I'd be okay. I personally would be okay with that. But no, 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 11 in the morning is just no good. Anyway, Luke, that answers your question. Jazz, do you think Niantic will add some sort of features for the less able-bodied so they can enjoy the game? I'm not exactly too sure what this whole new Pikachu and Eevee Pokemon Go thing on the Nintendo Switch is all about. That could be it. That might be answering your question there. But aside from that, I'd say no. Pokemon Go is its own game, the same as Pokemon Moon and Back and whatever those games were. I don't know, I grew up a bit and then Pokemon Go came out and I sort of grew down again. But yeah, no, Pokemon Go is its own game. I think it should be played the way that it was intended, and if you can't play it the way that it was intended, sorry, but that's life. You can go and get a Game Boy and play the other games in the comfort of your own home, or just spoof. What do I care? Grey Dog, G-Dog, my boy, he asks, what do you think about IV checkers? Are they cheating? What are your opinions on the Go Plus and Gotcha? Let's just give him a good belt. Well, IV checkers, I'm not going to lie, I use Pokegenie. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with using IV checkers. You want the best Pokemon that you can get. I mean, the appraisal system gives you in your head a good figure, but you know if it's a Hondo. But what if your Pokemon is... I've had Pokemon where it says, simply amazes me, HP, attack, or even blown away. And even blown away, yeah. And sometimes it'll be 84, yet sometimes it'll be 98. So I think the appraisal system needs to be a bit more specific. Pokemon Go, introduce your own IV checker or IV reader. if you don't want other companies to be doing it. We've just bumped into a wild Starmie, and it's 1810, which is quite a big CP, really. I'm going to try and catch it, simple as that. Hopefully it's better IVs than the last one we had from the raid. That ruby in the middle is a nice marker for getting an excellent throw. All you need to do is set that circle just pretty much a little bit smaller than the outline of the ruby and get it in the circle. And it is useless. We're going to throw that one in the bin, and we are approaching a couple of shiny checks. A Squirtle. I'm going to catch that Squirtle because of the information I just told you. Oh, the camera's, sorry. Yeah, the information about Community Day. I'm going to check that first. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, there we go. Stacks TV. Oh, I'm not going to muck about. Stacks TV with another shiny. Shiny shoulder. Excellent throw as well. Oh, that's, what a day. I've had a good day. Work was fun earlier, and I've learnt a lot. The lessons that I did learn were quite good ones, because I've been training to become a bus driver. So yeah, there's, oh, I didn't IV check that. I should really, shouldn't I? Do you know what? That is a result. It's decent. I wonder if oh, I didn't tell you I caught a wild Lapras as well. I wonder if I should evolve it now or not. Right, I'm not gonna. We'll get this Squirtle though. We will get this Squirtle. And he's a big boy as well. Hopefully he's got good IVs on him. As long as he doesn't run. And then after this we're going to do a Mawile raid. I've got like 300 and something candies for this guy. Oh. Rubbish throw. I should try right-handed really. There we go. Is he any good? No, he's not. I've only got 200 and... of course, because I evolved one, didn't I? Now I've got 268 candies. Right, I'll catch this, then... No, Clash Royale, not interested. I'll catch this, and then I'm going to go in raid. Right, well, good luck, everybody. Thanks, Trace. Looks like it's took us quite a lot of fire types in here. It's because of steel. Mawile looks like a grass type rather than a steel fairy type. But it's not. It's not grass. It's fairy. It's steel. Go on, have some of that. Oh, it gives it quite a lot of damage. Do you know what? I'm going to switch that out and put my Rapidash in. Drill run. Oh no. He's nearly had it as well. Drill run super effective, is it? Oh well, it didn't last long anyway. Back to the Ho-Oh. We'll take in a Moltres this time, and then we're taking in our Charizard. Oosh, go on, son. Yeah, we've not done too many Mawiles, to be honest, and this comes in a shiny form as well. That'd be good, wouldn't it? If we can get a shiny one of these, that'd be double prizes then. This is going to be, stupidly enough, the first time I have used Blast Burn. Doesn't that look like a magnificent move? Right then, he's going down quicker than... Can't keep saying lead balloon. I need to think of something else. Comment section down below, please. Going down quicker than her, and keep it clean. Don't think that's shiny. No, it's not. 839, any good? We will give it a peanut berry though. Oh no, I haven't thrown many balls at a Mawile, to be honest, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Am I even saying the name of this Pokemon correctly? I'm sure if I wasn't, there'd be plenty of troll on the internet telling me I'm not. And It's Amaze, Defense, Blown Away. I'll check that in a bit. I'll check that when I get home. I'm going to spin this stop again though, because I'll get another pass. So I didn't raid yesterday. I might have to do 2 raids tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that on camera or not, as I have a meeting. I have to see a man about a dog. Oh no. Right, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Talked about a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. I'm not sure if this video's dragged on a bit or not, but yeah, I spoke about a lot, and it may have been a bit much for everyone to take in, but still, it was a lot of news that came up at the same time. I will try and talk to you in more depth about Regice. But that is your next raid boss. It's going to be around till 19th of July. So yeah, plenty. It's the best time for you to be using your new Charizards with Blast Burn. So thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this, give it a like. If you like what I do, then subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And apart from it being a good, watch the other video that pops up as well. It would really help. Share it too, that'd be nice. Yeah, and apart from it being a good morning, it's been a really good day for me. I've enjoyed it today for a Thursday. Good night. In fact, here I have one of these. Woo!